Hello viewers, are you ready to cheer on your favorite nations at the FIFA World Cup? The long 4-year wait is over as the World Cup moves from the vast expanse of Russia in 2018 to the tiny Persian Gulf nation of Qatar in 2022. In this video I am going to tell you very interesting facts about the Football World Cup history and World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Get ready to discover the dominant countries, the craziest hosts and the biggest crowds ever gathered with these wild FIFA World Cup facts. Before starting the video, I would like to ask you to predict in the comments section that who is going to win the World Cup. The first official international football match was played in 1872 in Glasgow between Scotland and England. 1. Although at this stage the sport was rarely played outside Great Britain, and by the 20th century football had gained ground all around the world and national football associations were being founded. The first official international match outside the British Isles was played between Uruguay and Argentina in Montevideo in July 1902. These teams had taken this record on their name. The Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, was founded in Paris on May 22, 1904. Comprising football associations from France, Belgium, the preceding two teams having played their first national against each other earlier in the month, Denmark, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden and Switzerland, with Germany pledging to join. The first FIFA World Cup was planned to take place in 1942. Germany officially applied to host the 1942 FIFA World Cup at the 23rd FIFA Congress on August 13, 1936 in Berlin. In June 1939, Brazil also applied to host the tournament. The beginning of European hostilities in September 1939 prompted further plans for the 1942 World Cup to be cancelled, before a host country was selected. The FIFA tournament did not take place during World War II. FIFA struggled to keep itself afloat, and it had no financial or personnel resources with which to plan a peacetime tournament for when hostilities ended. When the war ended in 1945, it was clear that FIFA would have no hope in a single year of planning and scheduling a 1946 World Cup. In fact, FIFA's first meeting was on July 1, 1946, around the time the 1946 World Cup would ordinarily have been played, and when it planned the next World Cup for 1949 no country would host it. The only major international tournament in 1946 was the 1946 South American Championship, in which Argentina beat Brazil 2-0 on 10 February 1946. No national team has been as successful in World Cups than Brazil. The Seleção have won the tournament a record 5 times. The last of which came in 2002 when a star-studded team featuring Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho defeated Germany 2-0 in the final. Brazil has won the World Cup 5 times in 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, and 2002. Germany has won the World Cup 4 times in 1954, 1974, 1990, and 2014. Italy has also won the World Cup 4 times in 1934, 1938, 1982, and 2006. Uruguay, France and England have won the World Cup twice. There are many factors that make the FIFA World Cup in Qatar a unique spectacle to look forward to. Here are some of the interesting facts about the much-anticipated extravaganza, the 22nd FIFA World Cup. It is taking place in Qatar from November 20th to December 18, 2022. This is the first World Cup to be held in the Arab world, and the second held entirely in Asia after the 2002 tournament in South Korea and Japan. France are the defending champions, having defeated Croatia 4-2 in the 2018 final. At an estimated cost of over $220 billion, it is the most expensive World Cup ever held. This figure is disputed by Qatari officials, including organizing CEO Nasser Al-Khater, who said the true cost is $8 billion. And other figures relate to overall infrastructure development since the World Cup was awarded to Qatar in 2010. In April 2022, FIFA announced the prizes for all participating nations. Each qualified team will receive $1.5 million before the competition to cover preparation costs, with each team receiving at least $9 million in prize money. This edition's total prize pool will be $440 million, $40 million greater than the prize pool of the previous tournament. With estimates ranging up to £138 billion, $220 billion in infrastructure investments, Qatar is the costliest World Cup to date. That's nearly 10x more than the next most expensive World Cups, Brazil, £11.6 billion, and Russia, £14.2 billion. This is partly because Qatar is building 7 brand new stadiums from scratch. It's also nearly 64x the $3.5 billion South Africa invested in its World Cup. The format will be the same as the previous 2 years. The 32 teams will compete in 8 groups of 4 teams each. Each team will play against every other team twice. 3 points will be awarded for a win and 1 for a draw. The 2 top teams in each group will go through to the round of 16. From then on, it's a straightforward knockout, with the winners of the round of 16 going through to the 8-man quarterfinals. The 4 winners of the quarterfinals will proceed to the semifinals. The competition will come to its conclusion with both a third-place playoff and a final. Unsurprisingly, considering the cost of the tournament, the 2022 FIFA World Cup will have some of the highest ticket prices ever. The most expensive final tickets will cost 5,850 Qatari riyals, £1,179, up 46% from the £807 for the 2018 final in Russia. The cheapest will be available for £513.34. Group matches will start at £58.64 for foreigners, while the opening match starts at £302. Qatari citizens will enjoy a discounted rate of as low as £8 for group matches. For the first time in World Cup history, female referees will be officiating high-profile matches. There are 3 female referees in total: Salima Mukansanga from Rwanda, Yoshimi Yamashita from Japan, and Stephanie Frappert from France. One of the most important points to note about the host nation for FIFA 2022 is the fact that Qatar receives distressingly high temperatures during daytimes. To tackle the issue, Qatar came up with an audacious solution. For the first time ever, a country is set to host the FIFA World Cup in fully air-conditioned stadiums. All 8 venues in Qatar will be fully air-conditioned, providing a comfortable viewing experience to fans while making the conditions good enough for players to perform on the pitch. Now the question is, who is going to win the World Cup? Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.